Absolutely. Absolutely. And here we go. Drew Titan, Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. This is a Painful Excellence podcast. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. First show of the year. Thank you guys for sliding through. Salute to Stormy. You know what I'm saying? First Nerds on Culture. Had a hot show, man. That show was dope. We're going to do a part 2. And I'm going to stay on this just for a second because this right here, man, y'all need to be careful. Y'all need to be careful. Let's do this roll call real quick. My brother Macados Mac in the South, salute. Michael Fleming, what's good? Picasso, Ratchet since 91. Brother Steve L, salute. The Village Brother, Chilltown Majors. My brother Eric Jordan, salute. Night Train, the International Quiet Storm, salute to you, good brother. Derek Gaines, the legend, what's going on? Y'all must have forgot. Teach, what's good? Young Hollywood, salute. Smash the like button. The Sensei's in the building. Stormy B, man, great live, man, great live. Let's get to it. You know, every time I do a meme, there's I do things intentionally. I know a lot of people that you know aren't as fast. They're looking at this saying, "What the fuck? What are you doing? What is this? Is that The Incredibles?" Yeah. You know why I picked that? Because what men are dealing with is completely incredible. It's completely incredible. This is disgusting, and men have to be more on point in life today than ever before, because the attacks are not only coming from white supremacy, but white supremacy has now infiltrated our community, and it's gotten a hold of our women. All of this has gotten a hold of our women and just women in general. Willie Lowe, what's good, brother? Detroit, BC, EJ McCrory, Tim TV, what's good? Shogun, what's up? And we're in a very disgusting time, and at this point, I'm just gonna flat out say it. One of the things used to collapse a society is to destroy the men. These days, you don't have to necessarily, you know, do what they used to do: kidnap us, beat us up, crack our skulls, plant drugs on us, take us off the street, even though we're not street dudes and things of that nature. Right now, they have more sophisticated means, accusations, which lead to, although they're not true, when they're proven not to be true, what they do, they'll do something simple like take your employment. The brother Jonathan Majors right there, Mr. Incredible himself. How does this man, y'all know the story by now. Philip D, what's good? The man was seen on video running for his life, running away from this woman. And they still said guilty. Still said guilty. And you look at this as a man, I'm like, man, if they could try and convict this multimillionaire. And by the way, everybody in this picture is a millionaire. Even little Rolly Romero you see down there. For those of you that don't know who Rolly Romero is, wait till I remind you of what he went through. That's why I put him here. The white guy on the left, that's Trevor Bauer. You don't know? I'm going to let you know. I did a live on that exclusively. Another man that got lied on. His career was in shambles over a lie. Now, is there a lot of real, like, weird stuff going on in Hollywood and in the music industry? Abso-freaking-lutely. But I need you guys to pay attention. I think it's not only they're dragging black men. This is an attack on men in general. This is a sophisticated onslaught. This is a war strategy, man. And the reason why I put their faces on the Incredibles family. Do y'all remember this movie? The first one. Do y'all remember the Incredibles movie? Do you remember? Let me remind you. In that universe, Sam Max, salute. In that universe, Gnarly Ray, what's good? Mr. Incredible was one of these popular superheroes. And you know what happened to him one day? He was doing his job and helping, and the man decides, I'm going to end my life. I'm going to jump off this building. Mr. Incredible sees this man jump off the top of a building. He runs over there, grabs him, crashes through a window, saves his life, but the man got hurt. And the man lawyered up. Rodney, what up? The man lawyered up. And when I watched the first movie, I said, you know, this is something that would actually happen if superheroes was real. It would make the superheroes what? Not do their job, which is exactly what the F happened. Mr. Incredible saved this man, and the man said, yo, look, I wanted to die. I was trying to commit suicide. I knew what I was doing. I was trying to jump off the building and kill yourself, right? But the man saved your life, and now he's walking around with a neck brace, got a lawyer, sued Mr. Incredible, and he walked away from being a hero. And then lawsuits started popping up everywhere. Superheroes started getting sued all over the place. They just went into hiding. That's what the movie The Incredibles was about. And they had to come back out of retirement because some kid that was infatuated with Mr. Incredible became a supervillain. But I'm not going to focus on that side of the story. I want to focus on why the superheroes just said, you know, F this. I'm not appreciated. Now look at the picture again. I don't know what Jonathan Majors is going to do. A lot of people saying it's over for him. I don't think so. I think when the dust settles, hopefully he'll pop up in a Tyler Perry movie or whatever. Hopefully he stays in shape. Hopefully he doesn't go into a state of depression where he takes his own life. I don't like things like this. But this brother got it out the mud. I did a whole video on my boxing channel, how these black women, prior to all of this, these black women attacked him, saying he had a freedom face, talking about he looked like a runaway slave. And I said, excuse me, wow, this is a high value man with a high value physique, got high value roles in Hollywood, and y'all got mad when you found out he was dating a white woman? How many of the black women said, hey, man, good for him. That's what you get for dating a white chick. As if a black chick wouldn't have did the same thing. Couldn't have done the same thing. That's what I'm saying. This behavior is not exclusive to just the sisters. It's exclusive to the sisterhood. I got another live stream coming out this week, Phenomenal Mexican Salute. I'm going to discuss how feminism lied to the black woman. But I'll discuss that later. Mr. Shelton, salute. Yeah. Yeah, I know about that, brother. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So that's why I put these guys' faces on the Incredibles family. And y'all don't think this is an avalanche of bullshit. Listen, I heard rumors about Will Smith back in the day. I can't deny or confirm, or guess what? Here's the awesome part. Guess what? I don't care. Will Smith as an actor. I Am Legend was the ish. Don't care about that. This brother Jonathan Majors did a hell of a job as Kang, and they've taken it from him. He was in a few movies. He was getting work. They've taken it from him. I don't know Diddy as a person, but I know he's instrumental in the 90s hip hop scene. That Bad Boy era was something else. I don't know much about T.D. Jakes, and I'm hearing all of these people, and I'm trying to get the brothers to be on some, well, I heard he was gay. He a power bottom, man. Listen, man. If he is, that's one thing. If he grapes somebody, That's one thing. But I'm seeing a lot of bullying. I'm seeing a lot of men talking about, hey, well, you know, I heard someone who heard someone. Stop gossiping like girls. Stop. Stop. In the event that it comes out beyond a shadow of a doubt and there's actual video, like they said, these guys doing these weird acts and they're in violation legally, you deal with it then. But we need to remain on point like how the sisterhood remains on point. Because if it was 7 sisters on here with the same accusations, everyone would be like, all these women would be like, hey man, this ain't true. And why y'all men gossiping? It's ridiculous. Michael Irvin. They didn't waste no time. And then what did we find out? Everything he said was true and it was on video. That bitch lied. And what they did, they fired him. I mean, they took him back, but so what? But I'm going to start with Rolly Romero right here. And salute to my brother, the International Quiet Storm. Salute. He said, we can add Jamie Foxx, Russell Brand, Jonah Hill, and Cuba Gooding Jr. to the 2023 Me Too list. All men are under major attack. And this is what I mean, y'all. This is what I mean. We don't need to keep this exclusive to black men. This is everybody. These women see more value in a simple come up, couple of $1 million. At what cost? What if these brothers said, you know what, F it. Now, a lot of y'all who don't follow boxing, y'all don't give a damn about what's going on with Rolly Romero. But I'm going to tell you what they did with him. All right? That's the little Spanish kid on the lower right-hand side. For those of you that don't know, here's what happened, because I did a video on it. He was supposed to fight Gervonta Tank Davis, a.k.a. Abdul Wahid is his name now. Salute to him and his change. And out of nowhere, if y'all remember, out of nowhere, a woman comes forth and says that he SA'd her or something, or raped her or whatever. And I'm like, this is so convenient. He just signed to fight Tank. And there was some tweets revealed and the women start talking, and then women they jumped on Twitter. He did it to me too. And without an interview, they went and picked him up. And he said, I'm innocent. You know what I recall? You know what I recall? I recall him maintaining his innocence, but I recall grown men saying, oh, he looked like he'll do that. He'll look like he'd do that. I'm like, you don't even know this kid. You even know this kid. Hey, Tro, get my views up. Tevin Drago, Wrenches, get on your job. I love women, actually. I have a bunch of women in my family. I love my wives. You know, wives, plural. Love my wives. And they love me. And you're here. You're here. And Tevin, as in Tevin Campbell, do you know what that kid did? That grown man did? Tevin Campbell? Tevin, is that you? Google what he did. Yikes. Pinball player, salute. D-Man, what's going on? Jizzle, what's good? Yikes. Stalker. That young man said, I am not gay. I'm trisexual. I am a freak. You're my man. Y'all know what time it is. Anyway, bye, Tevin. Thank you for getting my views up. Make another account, come back, though. We're doing good here. Anyway. Yeah, exactly. So the police went and picked up Rolly as if he did something. Now, let me ask y'all a question. Those women did just enough to fault that fight. And that's how we got Tank versus Isaac Cruz, because Rolly wasn't available because he was dealing with a legal matter. Now watch this, y'all. Did Rolly get arrested? I'm sorry, let's be clear. Was he tried and convicted, or did that case just vanish? Jared, what's good? Did that case just vanish? Lito, what's good, man? Rod Neal, my brother. Did that case just vanish? Y'all even remember what happened? Do y'all even remember what happened with that Rolly case? What happened to the women that accused them of doing something to them? What happened? Were they arrested? No. No. It got so crazy that people were blaming Floyd and Team Tank. There's like, oh man, they made those chicks do that. No. He knew the chick. And he was hanging with her. But she betrayed his trust. All he was doing was just hanging with her. Y'all remember that? What happened to that case? Oh, I remember Phenomenal Mexican. They did it to the, in the Philippines too. Yeah, man. Oh, Lito, you didn't know that? That's why I got him here on the picture. James Doon, what up? They did just enough to postpone the Tank fight at first. That's how Isak Cruz slipped in and got the fight against Tank, in which Tank broke his hand. And it makes you wonder, Rolly's a different fighter. Had Tank broke his hand against Rolly, we might have had a different outcome. Might have. I don't know. Spurgood, what up? But it worked out. Nothing happened with Rolly. And by the time he got the Tank, it was some months later? And he got knocked out anyway. But we didn't get the fight when we were supposed to. But my question always was, what happened to these girls? Nothing. Oh, he didn't do it? Okay, go back home. But this kid lost money off of that. That's what they did to Rolly Romero. And you see, we could all sit back as men and say, hey, man, that's messed up. What happened to the girls? But you know what? It's like, whatever. It's like, this is what they do. There's a reason why Will Smith ain't bugging out about this. There's a reason why Jonathan Majors ain't bugging out about this. T.D. Jakes, Diddy, Michael Irvin. Because they understand what media is. Now, again, these guys might be, I'm talking about T.D. Jakes and Diddy. I don't know if they're guilty. I'm just saying, as men, we need to remain on code. We absolutely need to remain on code. It's legitimately us against them at this point. Listen, gym etiquette. Mansa Musa, what's good? Gym etiquette. There's only a handful of women that I see every time I go to the gym. I dap it up. Hey, what's up? How you doing? How's everything? How's the family? Hey, good. Happy New Year. And I keep it pushing. There is no, let's get a bite to eat. Let's go get this protein shake or whatever. No, there's none of that. If a woman is on a machine that I need, I don't even ask her how many sets she got. When a woman sets up her phone on her tripod or whatever it is, I don't go near her. And I'm not all of them, but some of those sisters are doing. They just squatting in those goddamn spandex with the thong in their ass. I don't want to be nowhere on your goddamn TikTok. Leave me the F alone. I'll just wait till you're done. I don't want to talk to them. Fellas, it's war. Here's how you protect yourself. You protect yourself by looking straight ahead and don't say anything to them. Because at this point, you have to assume that everything can get misconstrued. And if these powerful men who are all millionaires, they can do it to them. What the fuck you think they're gonna do to them? Do to you? You know how many dudes? I just see, my homegirl showed me, she said, yo, TikTok is toxic as fuck. I said, word? She said, yo, there's a bunch of videos on here of these women claiming that these dudes are creeps at the gym. And all they're doing is walking by. And you see a little caption, this is his 50th time walking by. You're in this tight ass gym. And he's waiting on you to be done with the goddamn leg machine. Get the fuck up. It's ridiculous. Men, we have to protect ourselves. And the first thing we can do is stop gossiping. Like how we claim the women do. Stop talking about it. Oh, well, I heard about Diddy, or I know someone who knows someone who knows someone who lived up the block from him. And he said, shut up, man. Shut up. If he's guilty, let it come out. Stop talking, man. I don't know Diddy as a person. And these women capping and standing in the pocket for each other, they don't know them as a person. They don't know. They absolutely don't know. The brother down there, Michael Irvin, my Frozone. That white chick lied all over him. And because it was Michael Irvin, because he's had some problems in the past, back in the 90s when he was a Dallas Cowboy, they said he was guilty until the evidence came back. Thank God for Big Brother, right? Thank God for Big Brother, right? Melvin, what's good? Thank God for Big Brother. Everything that bitch said was on video. She lied. I said, oh, look at that. So we got Rolly and we got Michael Irvin. Smoke and talk, salute, be more. We got Rolly and we got Michael Irvin. And Rolly was just quiet about that. It went away. But I want to know, if I ever would speak to Rolly, I'd say, yo, what happened to those hoes? Those smuts that lied on you. Tried to get you locked up, bro. What happened to those bitches? What happened to them? And you know what? There's nothing he can do except he could have did what the brother on with the baseball cap over there, Trevor Bauer, could have did what he did, right? Y'all remember the show I did with Trevor Bauer? About Trevor Bauer? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Because everything that these men are going through just proves. Yeah. Do y'all remember when I spoke about Trevor Bauer? You remember that? Yeah. That bitch got on someone else's platform after she was caught lying, and there was another woman that spoke to her. And see, when hoes lie like that, they make it bad for the women that were really assaulted. But the thing is, it's believe all women. You gotta believe everything they say. You're guilty till proven innocent. So these hoes gotta lie on you. But he played his position. He lost money in Major League Baseball. He had to go play in another country. But when everything got unraveled and it came out that she was lying, he then took his money. He said he spent more money fighting this case than he would have if he had just settled. And see, that's what she was looking for, just to settle. Look, okay, it's going to cost you $6 million to fight this. Jab Jamboree, salute. It's going to cost you $6 million to fight this. Or you can just pay her $2 million and make it go away. And you can stay with the Dodgers or whatever. No. You know why? Because sometimes when you just pay it to go away, it's already out there. People are going to say, well, did he do it? I remember the actor Louis Anderson had some sort of gay dude saying that he assaulted him sexually. And I remember reading about this. He settled out of court. So I'm like, well, damn. That's sort of like, it means he's guilty, doesn't it? No. The guy wanted a couple of $1 million. But your legal team will tell you, yo, look, man, this guy wants $2 million. If we fight this, the way you pay me, and I have to talk to this guy and talk to this guy and get some forensics or whatever it is, you get, not forensics, but whatever we got to do to fight this, we could win. But by the time we're done, it would have cost you $8 million. Why pay us $8 million? We could just pay this guy $2 million, have him sign a non-disclosure agreement, and make him go away. You don't want to deal with this. And I heard that's what Louis did. He just had to pay this dude off. Y'all remember the Eddie Murphy story? He tells it on Raw how he goes to the club and a fight breaks out, him and the Italian guy, and all the brothers, where he thought they would have his back, they turned around and sued his ass. And he was like, this is why I don't leave my house like that. Y'all remember that story? Niggas sued him. So Jeff Sparks, salute. So Trevor Bauer, he paid money and fought for it. And then when he was done, then he spoke his piece. It's on YouTube. And he threw that fucking bitch under the bus. He threw her completely under the bus. Shit all over her. Got her looking crazy out here. And it cost him. But you know what? Sometimes it's worth it. Your reputation is worth it. Michael Irvin already had a bad reputation. He couldn't just let this go. He lost the deal and everything. All of a sudden, this little white bitch turned into a goddamn victim. Here's my question. PGH, what up? Here's my question. Why isn't anyone throwing the mic in that bitch face? Why'd you do that to him? Why'd you do that? The late, great Kobe Bryant, he was guilty of adultery. What he was not guilty of was grape. Thank Father, salute. I'll be damned, that's what that bitch cried. He said, I'm innocent. I'm guilty of adultery, but not grape. And then what did we find out? What did we find out? After he had lost deals, he lost his deal with Nike. He lost a bunch of deals. What did we find out? That chick was a smut. She had several different forms of semen they found. When they did the rape kick, they said, hey, man, listen. Did you say Kobe or the whole Lakers bench was in here? Because we found Kobe's, but we also found fucking goddamn, who else was on the bench back then? Goddamn Blake, that kid Blake, the white boy, whatever the fuck. Got Walton on there. Goddamn. Did you say Kobe and his boys or just Kobe? Because according to this stick, there's like 18 different niggas on here. What's going on? And she had a boyfriend. Jesus Christ. He didn't hear the echo? Y'all remember the International Quiet Storm? 4 different standards. So 4 different strands of DNA on her underwear. She was getting busy. Sumaki Walker and Luke Walton was up in there. Head first. Head first. Devin George, Derek Fisher was up in there. You know Derek Fisher was up in there. And I can say that because there was a story told about him. You know Derek Fisher was up in there. Another NBA player, this ain't gossip, it's confirmed. He got his ass kicked fucking around with somebody's wife because the player spoke about it. That's not gossip, that's a true story. Know what I mean? And it went away. Don't make it go away. Who is that bitch? Put her on Front Street. This is the bitch that did this. This is your Monica Lewinsky moment. Stand on it. Stand on it. Was she quiet now? No. Her face should be plastered all over social media. You see, this is the sisterhood. Okay, she lied. Just fall back, though. Okay, CB Sports, salute. Happy New Year, good brother. Okay, she lied. Let her go away. No. Don't do that. Don't do that. Who is she? Where does she live? What state? I don't need to know an address. Where does she live? What state? What high school she went to? What's her social media? Todd Swindle, salute. Oh yeah, Nike came back. Yep. Word up. She was getting banged out by Paul Gasol. Hey, bitch, I make basket. Although they're from Spain, they make basket. Kane, what up? Getting her booty blasted. And then cried grape on one of the goats. You kidding me? And you know what the sad part is? When that brother lost his life with those other people on that helicopter with his daughter, I knew there'll be some smut that'll come out and say, "Oh, well, he was a rapist," as if that wasn't debunked when it happened. I'm like, excuse me, bitch, smut, cock-sucking cunt, excuse me, bitch. Oh, so you didn't hear the part where the bitch lied. You didn't hear the part that the bitch had a whole train ran on her before Kobe got there. You ain't hear none of that? Got it. Got it. The wrong person died in that chopper. Should have been you, bitch. To the bitch that wrote that on Twitter. Should have been you in there. Car fire. Push. There you go. You see? This is what we're up against. 88 Sports Talk, salute. This is what we up against. These celebrities don't even want to take pictures with women anymore. That I've seen. It's like, they don't put their arm around them no more and give them a hug or whatever. They have their arms here and they go like this. See my hands? It's not every woman, but it's enough of them looking for a come up to the point where it's unsafe out here. It's unsafe. We're all narcissists. Anthony, what's good, man? Happy New Year. We're all narcissists. We're all, oh, I got something to show y'all. This is some funny shit I'm gonna show y'all. We're all narcissists. We're all what else? What else these hoes use today to, things that they say that we are, to justify them being victims of their own poor choices. They slept with several pookies. Some of them spit out kids without being married. You're dressed up from head to toe, but your punani stinks because your pH balance is completely off. All right, y'all ever dealt? Oh man, did I do the show about the stink kitty cat? I'm gonna do a whole show about stink box. The stink box. That's what I'm gonna call it. I might do it Wednesday. The stink box. Hard body, J. Timo. Yeah, there you go. Insecure, controlling, all of that. We all of that. We objectify women. We used to say that in the 80s. Remember there was a whole movement? I don't know how old some of y'all are. You remember the whole movement where I did do the stink box show. I did it with Rachel. Pause. Y'all know what I mean. But I'm gonna revisit it. You gotta wash your ass. Yeah. Wash your ass. I'm gonna do it again. Oh, I can't. I will, good brother. 88. I will. There was a whole movement about sexual harassment in the workplace in the 80s. I said, oh, okay, yeah. Now, Jesus Christ. Women are out there goddamn mind, sexually harassed. You coming to work with your boobs out. Coming to work with Prince jeans on, with your booty out. Talking about, stop looking at me. No, I'm looking at you because I think you need help. What's wrong with you? And then when you don't entertain the garbage, what do they call you? Gay. Oh, there you go. You hate your mama. You're gay. But your box stinks. Yo, listen, true story. And this just popped in my head. True story. When I worked, what club was that? God, shit. But I remember I went to the corner of the bar. And one thing that was cool when you worked at the bar is that you got free drinks. So I said, I'm gonna need a drink. So I went to the corner of the bar. There was a group of women standing there, some was sitting on stools, some was standing up. When I went over there, they get to touching on you, I'm like, all right, okay. And I went over there and I'm like, the fuck? So I was like, all right. And I walked off and I went like this. Is that me? Was it me? I went back to the door. My nigga Stan comes back to the door with this look on his face like, yo, man, I say, what's good? He said, yo, I don't know what's going on, but one of them bitches over there farted or something, man. That shit is crazy over there. I said, yo, you smelt that? He said, yeah. I said, yo, man. I couldn't tell whether it was the wigs or the extensions getting, because it get hot in there. But no woman should smell it. It smelled like a gym locker room. So when I went back over there, it's like sometime I went back to get another drink. It was like worse. And then I smelled the tuna. I was like, oh, no. And see, the thing is, none of them were ugly. Reese, what up? None of them were ugly that I remember. It was kind of dark, though. But there were dudes on the other side of the bar talking about them like, yo, I ain't buying none of them drinks. Fuck that. That shit stink over there. And when I went over there, you know what they were talking about? Oh, these niggas in here must be gay. It must be gay night. No, bitch, you stink. That's what it was. That's what it was. I said, man, get out of here. Get out of here. Leave. Just go jump into a pool of acid and lava surrounded by fire sharks with laser beams on their head. My God. Shit smell like feet, ass, and onions. Fuck out of here, man. But these niggas is gay because they smell you. You don't smell that? Stink box. Anyway. Damn! You know I got that on point. Anyway, man, we got to be careful, man. It's us against them. And it's unfortunate. I need the sisters of virtue to speak the fuck up. Because this is disgusting. How men are being treated. Even in death, I knew a woman would come out and say that he was a rapist. I knew it. I'm not on Twitter, but someone sent me a screenshot. I said, yo, is this bitch for real? I don't know what happened with that, but y'all should have been on her bumper like, yo, y'all should have been cursing her entire existence out. Her entire existence. So Trevor Bauer, not only was that situation he was in rectified, but he took it to the next level and pursued legal action on that bitch for lying, that female dog, that poop street off the curb, poop eating, depressed dog of a bitch. Get out of here. Lying ass bitch. That's what she is. That's what she is. She lied. She lied. I did the whole show and she lied. So now, this thing with Jonathan Majors. The sisterhood, I'm talking about these Negro women. What the hell? I mean, really? He deserves all of that because of his choice in woman? He deserves that? The man ran from that bitch. How is he guilty? I don't know, but I guess, he's a colorist, I guess. That's what it is. So he deserves what he got. And you see every bitch that says that, every bitch that is celebrating these men going through this heartache, I'd love to know what their husbands think. Whoa! I'm sorry, what husband? I'm sorry, what boyfriend? You can no. Watch this. These bitches, they ain't even got no husband. They got a nigga, they ain't even got no boyfriend. It's a nigga that's plowing them. This is the dude that you can call, he'll come over and stroke you good, but he don't want to hold your hand in public. He don't invite you out to do anything. And in the event that you do go to the movies, he don't even want to hold your fucking hand. He's dapping it up with you in public. Oh, that's not my girl. That's the homie. That's my homie lover friend. Remember that shit? When a homie love a friend. Rod Neal in that super chat salute. He said, I'm seeing women do TikTok shorts blaming men semen for bad coochie. That is impossible. How about this? It's too much semen in your kitty cat and you're not washing properly. But watch this. What the fuck you doing slamming dudes unprotected for the semen to get up in you? Oh my God.
Whoa! What the that's kind of pretty before it gets started. Oh, Froggy Money Gordon, he did right. Crambo.
What? No. No. I'm not accepting that. My brother Hardbody says it's actually true. You know what? You know why I'm not accepting that? If your kitty stinks because of bad semen, what are you doing fucking unprotected? Let's just start there. Can we start there? And then you wonder why. Who leads the charge in STDs? Go on and put it in the chat. I'm sure y'all have seen this. STDs, and then you women are black women rolling in the street when they talked about Roe vs. Wade being switched, and y'all crying in the street talking about my body, my choice. And this is what you've done with your body, your choice. You laid up with a pookie who got stink semen, and you're not even protecting yourself. And then you wonder why you going to, after you go to the clinic and say, okay, well, hey, congratulations, madam. In this state, we do deletions, and we're going to remove that baby out your stomach. But there's another problem. You have the herpes. Same bitches that buy Sexy Red's lip balm line. Butthole Brown lip balm or whatever the fuck she got going on in her life. This is where we are as a people. A nation can rise no higher than this woman. And what are our women doing? Blaming us for sexual assault because they want a quick come up. $500,000, $1 million, $2 million. And while we're over here fighting this war, China built a whole fucking Gundam robot. I just saw it on the gram. I'm looking at it like, this ain't for real. The nigga got up in a robot. I thought it was a fucking like small tank. The shit stood up on his hind feet and he's working arms and shit. I'm like, hold on a minute. They're doing shit like that over there, and we're still arguing over what's really a woman or not. We're done. We're done. I'm gonna do a live. You know what I just got done? Me and my wife just got done watching on Netflix. Leave the World Behind. Y'all watch that? 88 Sports talking that super chat. He said, some dude at my job said something similar about Kobe. And I told him, ask him, well, what about Ben Roethlisberger? He actually did it. He shut up after that. That man was convicted. He's a rapist. There's no way around it. Kobe didn't do that. Ben Roethlisberger. Shout out to Pittsburgh. Right? Right? Hey, ladies, he graped a chick. Do you know who that is? I thought not. Todd, you watched it? Y'all want to know the most scariest part of that is? It's not even the movie. Yeah, he did it twice, Jay. He did it twice. But you know what the scariest thing about Leave the World Behind on Netflix? I advise everyone to go watch it. You know what the scariest thing about that was? You know what the most frightening thing about that whole movie was? It's something that went right over y'all head. I've seen a lot of end of world movies where they don't even tell you what's going on and get to the shelter and the world ends and, don't look up type shit. I'm like, God damn. But you know what the most frightening and most disturbing thing about Leave the World Behind was? You know what the most disturbing thing was? No, Reese. No. Watch it, because I'm not going to ruin it for you. But you know what the most disturbing thing about the whole movie was? Hey, Todd. Thank you! That's what disturbed me. This. Executive producers, Michelle and Barack. And I said, wait a goddamn minute. When I'm watching the intro, I hit rewind. I said, what the fuck? And I paused it. I said, oh shit, they executive produced this? I don't know if they directed it. It's executive producers though. That means they funded it. And I said, oh, what's this? And I'm watching it and I'm like, wait a fucking minute. And I'm like, uh-oh. I just watched it before I went live with Stormy. I was like, what the fuck? Picasso, what up? I was like, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. He wasn't some mayor somewhere. He was a fucking president of the United States for 2 terms. Him and Michelle put their signature on this. Leave the World Behind. Watch it. And know that the Obamas had everything to do with that. Well, executive produced it. And I'm like, what the fuck? Hold on. I ain't like that. Because then you look around and you're like, there's a lot of propaganda and there's a lot of things that are unexplained and there's a fucking... Y'all saw that wave that hit California? What the fuck was that? I was like, okay, all right. Okay. But that was the most troubling thing for me. Not the movie itself. But the Obamas put their stamp on it. I said, yo. Oh, Reese, yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I haven't seen it. Oh, Night Train, I don't know. I don't know. Jamel, what's good? Oh, I know. I don't know about the Epstein list until they release it. I don't know. Epstein list. We don't know who's on it, but grown men are running around gossiping about TD Jakes and Diddy, and we saw what happened to Jonathan Majors. What I'm saying is, men, we're in trouble. Feminism, they want the feminists to run the country. And once that happens, once we're kowtowing to them because we don't want to get in trouble and we don't want to stir the pot, once that happens, like I said, over in China, they're building fucking Gundams. Damn near. I saw it. The dude walked up into this truck and the shit stood up on his feet and he's moving controls and he's grabbing shit and the PSI in the hands can actually pick up. I said, oh my God. And we can't even identify a woman here. I can't even say, good morning, ma'am. I can't say that on my job. You know that? I can't say, yes, sir, to a 6'5" bearded dude with long hair. And I say, hey, how you doing? Good morning, sir. I am a woman. All right. And I got to go into fucking sensitivity training. Because a 6'5" Samoan looking nigga woke up out of bed about a month ago and says he's a woman. but he has a beard. And I just said, good morning, sir. Now I got to go for sensitivity training because of this motherfucker. And while we're fighting over that, they got Gundams, a fleet of Gundams. And while the women are over here taking control, lying on us, making us just wave up our hands and say, you know what, fuck y'all, man. Y'all do it. Y'all go ahead. Y'all do it. Man, I ain't even want to fight with y'all no more. Go ahead. Do it. Just go. What happens when women really run the world? How you think that's going to pan out? What are y'all going to say? Oh shit, war's coming. Fellas, suit up, man. We got to go fight. No. I will go sit my ass down in jail before I go fight for this fucking country if women take it over. Quote me on that. Because if it ever starts running the way these feminists want it to run, y'all better get booted up when it's time to fucking get down. Because I'm going to sit down and be like, just a second ago, y'all didn't need me and I ain't shit and I'm a narcissist. Well, I think I'm the shit and I'm going to sit right here in this fucking jail cell and y'all go ahead and do it. Because you didn't need us a second ago. So I'm going to sit my narcissist ass right here. Squeegee Kid, it said common sense, salute. D-Man, what up? I'm going to sit my ass right here and you do it. I'm too old to be drafted anyway. But all my younger relatives, I talk to all of them. They say, man, fuck that. If it ever gets like that, they could do it. You don't need us, right? You don't need us. Do it yourself. Do it yourself. You absolutely don't need us. Y'all said y'all can get pregnant on your own by way of science. Good luck. You know how bad it's gotten? And I'm sure Quiet Storm have seen this. I'm sure Squeegee Kid has seen this. I'm sure a lot of my brothers have seen this. It's gotten so bad that, and I didn't see all of it, but it kind of went viral on YouTube. Did the brother Anton Daniels finally say, get your passports? Did he say that? I saw it, but I didn't see what he said. Did he really say that? Did he really say, brothers, it's over? Did he really say that? Because I didn't watch it yet. Did that brother say, get your passports? He said that? Because he wasn't pro that movement. But whatever happened on this panel last week, he legitimately said, brothers, get your passport. This shit is over. He really said that? It's a new day. Oh my God. Oh my God. Listen, man. The reason why I'm doing this show is because these Hollywood actors and these pro athletes, whether they're active or retired, to the average everyday Joe, the average man like me. I'm not a high value man. No, I'm an average dude. I'm good with that. But I could be going around about my day and a chick out of nowhere could make up a lie and just jam me up, a complete lie. A lie and jam me up. It could happen to any man. We're guilty until proven innocent. This is disgusting, y'all. This is disgusting. And the fact that there's women that are entertaining this garbage, it's sick. It's sick. The fact that they entertain this crap is sick. They have no morals. They have no conscience. They have short-term thinking. Hey, man, I'm just going to come up. It's $50,000. It's $2 million. It's $20 million. And the reality is a lot of these women are just as dumb as a man that hits lotto. They don't know what to do with their money. They're going to get a house, get a car, whatever. And then in the next 5 years or so, they're going to be broke. What are they going to do? All these fads, these twerking, and all that. Listen, we're in the era now where a person can literally say, when you say, what do you do for a living? I'm an influencer. That's fancy for I have no skill. Or if I have a skill, I don't use that skill. I just show my ass or whatever it is you do on social media. Whether you're twerking or bird calling, if it's giving you a strong double figures or 6 figures a month, that's what you decide to do. This is the most lazy and talentless group of individuals I've ever seen in my life. I seen that black chick, I think she's Canadian or whatever. You seen this ridiculous shit that she strong black woman, strong black woman, and she was just fucking online somewhere. And she got a son, by the way. This is ridiculous. And I saw that and I said, this isn't real life. It is? Huh? We're in a very dangerous times, man. Oh, you sent it to me? Thank you, Quiet Storm. I'm gonna go watch that. Thank you. I was listening to that. I said, this ain't real. It's real. The talentless freaks are making a lot of money, but our morals and our value have diminished to the point where these modern women don't even give a shit. And when they talk about what men do or don't do, first of all, the good men is never enough. And the bad men don't have to meet their criteria. All they have to have is a 6-pack and a big dick. Because when they meet a man that meets the financial criteria, all right, they might not meet the sexual criteria, but they'll lay up with that guy and try and rub elbows with that guy. But who's getting all the sex? The dude that don't deserve it. And they try and build, they try and mold the guy that's a project because he's out the goddamn projects. Y'all remember when I had fat ass Femi on here? And I'm violating her right now. Yes, I am. Because she lied on me. And she's probably listening right now. Bring your fat ass up in here and click the link. You and I got a date. You lied. You were supposed to come back. We were supposed to have a health conversation. You disappeared. And then when you reappeared, you still ain't make your appearance here. And then you lied on me. You said I did a whole live talking about how ugly Leslie Jones is. No. The live was about how vulgar she was. And how dare she have this strong opinion about all men as a whole when she looks like that? Am I attacking her looks? No. I'm saying you got some nerve attacking men when you look like that. That's not an attack. It's real. Everyone don't look the same. Because on my same live when she was there, didn't she attack Dennis Sperling over his looks? She damn sure did. Oh yeah, Mr. Shelton, I remember. Yeah, 88, Big Shirley. And by the way, Femi, and I know you're listening, you just recently shared my live when you was on it. You're doing yourself a horrible service because everybody knows you're crazy. And I've seen, YouTube is funny with the algorithm. There have been several videos that popped up. And I said, oh, look at Femi here. She's been making her rounds. Her rounds, like her shape, she's been making her rounds. Arguing with men. I heard a nigga on a fucking post literally like, yo, who the fuck are you? What's wrong with you? I said, oh wow. I sat there and listened to it. I said, listen to this bitch. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, Jizzle, you know what? She's a walking ether. She's a walking ether, which is why she ain't gonna bring her fat ass back here. See, I made peace with her, but I don't like being lied on. You lied on me. You lied on me. I don't like that. You was a liar. You was a liar. Fuck out of here. Shorty, and the reason why I brought her up is because Shorty stood on my live and said she was in a relationship with somebody and tried to pay for them to get therapy. And this is what I'm saying. Women that have things together in their life, why are you trying to fix a nigga that's broken? Remember I did a show called Why Women Trying to Fix Broken Ass Niggas? That's not your job. If you're married to a man and he has some sort of mental collapse, then okay, you can help him get therapy or whatever. But if you in a relationship with a dude and he needs therapy, walk away from that shit. You have no financial obligation to the nigga. You're trying to fix something that's broken. That's not your job. But what do I know? But on my same live, didn't she say her grandfather was putting out his cigarettes on her grandmama titties? You didn't go get therapy for that? Or did it not bother you? So if your grandfather was putting his cigarettes out on grandma titties, and this is how you interact with men, who the fuck really needs therapy? The men or you? Endomorph. I said, you're endomorph? She said, no, I'm the opposite of that. Man, I could hear J. Timo face palming. Like, what the fuck? The whole chat was like, yo, you are not that. I'm the opposite of that. I said, so what's the name of it? Then DMs me and says, I can't believe you didn't know what that was. I knew what the fuck it was. I wanted to see what she said. You know, like how I said, you know, the chick was, yo, listen, these chicks are using fucking words that they don't even know how to use. I was looking at, and my brother Jab Jamboree, and that super chat, he said, got me crying, man. I was watching, what's that show with the white guy? He does a podcast and he always has these women on there and he talks to them. What's that guy's name? His show's pretty good too. What's that guy's name? Willie Lowe in the building. Salute, man. Oh, nah. We good. We good here, brother. We good. What's that guy's name? Y'all know that guy. He has the beard. What is his name? No. Not Howard Stern, Hardy. Not Howard Stern. Howard Stern is fucking hilarious. I'm talking about the guy. He's on YouTube. He got a podcast. He got a beard. Can't think of his name. But he's everywhere. You see his clips on TikTok, on YouTube. He's everywhere. He's doing really good. He's doing really good for himself. What is that brother's name? Anyway, I just saw a clip. Someone clipped it. It was on Instagram, right? And he was talking to the girl. And no, not them, Willie. And the girl said, I think this is very misogynistic. And all he asked her was, do you know what that even means? Do you know she started crying?
Whoa!
What the fuck?
She started crying. She started crying. The Whatever Podcast, Kane. That's what it is. The Whatever Podcast. She started crying. I'm like, what is she crying for? What the fuck is she crying for? I mean, it was a white chick. She did one of these like, and she said, I'd like to go. And he was like, okay. And she left. He said, I just asked her, look, she used the word and didn't know how to use it. She said the word and didn't know how to use it. With that being said, I have something to show y'all. Y'all gonna love this shit, man. I promise you. With that being said, oh boy, let's go here. The Simone Biles conversation. I know. These women are in their feelings. But look, man. You ladies bring so much attention to yourselves. Oh, I know, Squeegee Kid. They mad at that. Y'all remember I just did the Simone Biles talk? My brother Kofa in the building. Let me show y'all something. Okay. This is the comment section. Right? Let me walk y'all through what happened. Okay? Some woman named Mocha Mo Cam, that's her name, whatever it is. I don't know every Olympian, but as a black person, I know all the black ones for sure. And I also know she's worth twice as much as him and a much more accomplished athlete. Truth is just the truth with the shrug your shoulders emoji. Here's my response. I said, awesome. He hasn't reached his maximum potential yet, but nevertheless, this is a happy black couple and she pursued her prize. She's won. Your thoughts on that? She asks me, she says, my thoughts on that is he's no prize. Dum, da, dum, dum. In fact, he's a narcissist. There we go. Y'all already know where I'm about to go with this, right? You already know what I'm about to go with this, right? Okay, so let's do this. He's a narcissist who got with her because of her status, and he's just trying to shrink her. What would be your thoughts if she were your daughter and you had to hear a man talking about how he's one of the, he's the one that's the prize in a relationship with the scratching my chin emoji? Here's my response. My answer is if my daughter put herself into a position to be courted by a man of that standard, then my wife and I have done a proper job in raising her. If she pursued him and he is of great standard, then my wife and I would trust her decision in choosing him as a spouse because we raised her accordingly. The interesting thing in reference to this couple's marriage is the anger towards him for saying what he said, and the anger towards her for agreeing with him. How is he not the prize? She is an accomplished athlete and a legendary Olympic champion, and the young man is accomplished himself. She openly said that she pursued him, and the woman lost their mind. Meanwhile, he is the carbon copy of what women claim they want in a man. Tall, rich, and athletic. With a personality that Simone Biles loves. She's won. And the only women complaining are single women with children out of wedlock. It's okay for women to claim they are the prize, even when they haven't accomplished a quarter of what Simone has accomplished, let alone look and behave like her. Shots fired. But when a man says he is the prize, we are criticized by way of our looks, our income, and what we can or cannot produce. That sounds fair to the modern woman's ears. That's why y'all are losing. According to the statistics, Simone is happy. You are not happy for her. Not one woman wished her well, but 98% of the women talking negative would love to take her place. Now, let me stop right there. Did I lie? Did I lie? So I'm breaking her down, but this gets worse. This gets worse. Now watch this. I said to her, by the way, women love calling men narcissists. Did you know that is actually a clinical diagnosis? It's a mental disorder that is declared by a doctor. Are you a doctor? She responds, actually, I am. Next.
What? 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 What?
Her name is Mocha Mo Cam. And we're going to go to her page.
What?
But I got to get through this. Do y'all believe that this woman's a doctor? Now watch this. She said, of what standard? He's literally a bench rider, and she's worth twice as much more accomplished. I'm reading how she wrote it. Listen, this guy's a bench warmer. Her husband is Simone Biles' husband. He's a bench warmer. Put in the chat, because I don't watch the NFL. He's a bench warmer. International Quiet Storm in that super chat, much love. He said, he's a starting safety for the Green Bay Packers. How many of these ladies can attract a talented NFL athlete? I'll wait. Thank you. He's a bench warmer. A bench warmer. He hasn't even reached his full potential yet. He's a bench warmer? What is she talking about? I knew that. I'm thinking I missed something. I said, whoa. I don't know. And excuse me, they met on a dating app and she pursued him. And watch this. Again, what I said stands true. The same bitches hating on Simone Biles would absolutely take her place right the fuck now. But moving on. I responded to her. Excellent. I would like to invite you onto my next live stream so we can have a discussion about the word and why it's misused. I'd also like to discuss your opinion on Simone Biles and why are you so angry with her? Will you join me? This is what she says. How much are you willing to pay me?
Whoa!
What the fuck?
I'm sorry, I don't know who this bitch is. Who is this bitch? I don't know who she is. Here's my response. And she hasn't responded since. This is my response. I said, pay you? Who are you for me to pay? This is a conversation that can be educational for people that see value in what I do or whom you agree with or whom agree with you. I have multiple channels and I've spoken to people with high net worths and not one of them, not one time have they asked to be paid for a conversation. You said you're a doctor. Now I'm having a hard time believing what you shared. If you have information you'd like to share or an opinion which you are standing by, I don't see an issue with you sharing it. I'll tell you what though. If your time is money, go live from your office of work, and we can discuss the term of narcissism and the symptoms you look for and how you come to the assessment. If you agree, then we can discuss payment via email after you confirm you are who you are. Fair enough? It's been a day ago. We spoke on New Year's Eve. It's New Year's Day. She hasn't responded. Hashtag Beretta. And that's the name of that tune. Knockdown salute. And that's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought. You're not a fucking doctor. You're a scrub. Meaning you walk around with the scrub uniform and you might wash the doctor's hands. When he says scalpel, you might hand him the scalpel. That don't make you a fucking doctor. You work in the office. You take the phone calls. You're the dental assistant. Doctor, I doubt it. You're going to have to show me. Now, let's just go to her channel. This is not her. These are the channels that she's subscribed. She's a real channel since November 9th, of 2013. She's a real channel. She's not blocked. This is her playlist. Okay, and she has nothing. This is a playlist. Let's view the full playlist. These are the things she watches: CNN. She likes what is this? Wipe Me Down, featuring Fox and Webby. I don't know what that is. How It Feels to Fly by Alicia Keys. Okay, so body cam showing somebody get shot. Okay, so I don't know what kind of person she is. I know that I'm gonna go and say she's a liar though. That fair enough? She's a liar. How many of y'all think she's a doctor? Y'all think Mocha, what's her name? Mocha Mo? What's her name? What is your name? What is your name? Mocha M. Told me she's a doctor, y'all. Boozy on Wipe Me Down. I don't listen to that shit. But Mocha M says she's a doctor. Young lady, you're gonna have to show me. Hey, yeah, exactly. She's Dr. No. She's Dr. Evil. Dr. Dre ain't no fucking doctor. You Dr. Doolittle? I don't believe you. So this is the sisterhood. Now, was I disrespectful to her? I even said, yo, look, I tell you what, go live from your office. You're a doctor, right? That means at some point you're going to have a half hour to yourself. Send me an email. Okay? Let's talk. I want her to respond so I can say, here's my email. All right? Pick a day. You can go live from your office desk or when you're on lunch or, I want to know what your credentials are. And I want to know, are you the type of doctor? Because if you do pediatrics, can a pediatrician confirm whether someone's a narcissist or not? I'm confused. Don't you have to deal in psychology or psychiatrist or something? I'll tell you what. Yeah, she's Dr. Doom. My line for women back in the 90s were bipolar. Bipolar. Oh man, that bitch bipolar. Because one minute she cool, the next minute she's flying off the handle. That means in her mind she's doing too much. One minute she wants a hug, next minute she pushing me away. I don't know what's wrong with her. I was like, oh man, that bitch bipolar. But I was just saying that. That saying that someone's crazy. A lot of these terms that we use, they're actually clinical evaluations. You can't just point at someone and say he's crazy. They have to sit down to be evaluated. Bipolar. I was just saying that shit, but I know that you have to really be clinically diagnosed with bipolar disorder. I knew that. I was being disrespectful, but saying, yo, this chick's bipolar. So these women are being disrespectful. Oh, he's a narcissist. He's a narcissist. And they think that you could just look at someone and because they tell you, oh, I'm going to call you. I'll call you. And they don't call you. He thinks he's all that. That's what they used to say back in my day, because I'm an old man now. Oh, you think you all that. You think you all that. Exit that, and now they're saying you're a narcissist. And then you look up, there's a definition for it. But what I found was, oh shit, that's a real clinical diagnosis. Oh, I know Mac of the South. She wasn't ready for that conversation. She's probably watching right now. You see, I could talk like I'm on a corner, or I can have an adult conversation. And I'll just lay the landmines on there. And you'll step all over them. When Femi's fat ass was here, was I rude to her? No. But what did she do? She did everything that the late, great Kevin Samuels said that these fucking bitches do. She overtalked. Tell you what's good. She overtalked. She was loud. She was vulgar. She was rude. And who took the high road? Don't I always take the high road when people do that shit? But I do it for a reason. Because when the dust settles, who looks crazy? Me or them? Who looks crazy? Not me. Alboski, what up? I'm not going to scream at you. I want my audience to see what I have to deal with. I don't care who you are. You got to deal with the consequences. When the shit is open, when I shut the shit down, you left an impression. It could help you or it could harm you. It's your choice. I invited her fat ass on here and she played herself. My brother Theo Coop did a whole live. It took him 2 days. And everybody in his chat was like, who is this? I didn't do that. She did that. She did that. Looking like that. Lying like that. I said, wait a minute. What size do you used to be? She said I used to be a small. She never gave me a number. I said, well, with all due respect, how did you, gain the weight? She starts talking about birth control. What fucking doctor? Let's say you're small. I don't know what number that is, but what fucking doctor would rather prescribe you birth control to the point where you ballooned up to fucking 200 pounds rather than your health? At what point does your doctor say, yo, look, I don't think fucking is that important unless you're working in the industry, unless you're doing that for a living. Sex can't be that important that you've gained 150 pounds. What doctor would do that? Get off the pill and get on a treadmill. Boss, get off the pill and get on a treadmill. And by the way, I know how birth control works. It's not the birth control that make you gain weight. It might make you fluctuate a little 5 or 6 pounds. The hormones make you think you're pregnant. And what do women do when they're pregnant? They're eating for two, themselves and the baby inside of them. They get cravings for shit that they're not normally eating. That's what the pill does. You have to have discipline to say, oh, no, that's the pill talking. I just consumed 1,000 calories sitting down in Applebee's. Or at the Cheesecake Factory, a place where women say they're too good to go nowadays. And I know I just ate. I cleared the table like a hurdle. And I just got home and now I want to drink a whole Dr. Pepper. Oh yeah, Reese, exactly. I want to drink a whole 2 liter of Dr. Pepper and eat the cold spaghetti that I made last night. And I know I just consumed 1,200 calories. Please don't talk to me like I'm stupid, but I let her talk. Our boss guy, man, much love, brother. I appreciate that. And I love it here. And I'm going to take you, Tay-Tay, you see? This is my friend and neighbor. And I'm going to take her there. I got you. See what I'm saying? I don't like saying it's us against them. Is this fair enough? It's not us against them. It's us moving around them. Fair enough? Because I'm not fighting them. I've won. I have a wife. I have a life. Got a family. I've won. About to retire. I've won. I've won in life. My wife has won. What? The women are not winning because I'm not a high value man? I don't see them complaining. All the women complaining about that. You know what's interesting? You know what's interesting? How many married chicks are on here talking about average men ain't shit, high value men ain't shit? How many married women are out here talking that? I'm just curious. I mean, they'll say some weird shit to you to get clicks. What's that bitch name? The other bitch? What's her name? What's her name? Tinkle Tinkle? Piss Piss? That bitch? What's her name? What's that hoe's name? If y'all, because I understand she's married. If y'all are listening to her, and it's been over a year now, and y'all have not generated an ounce of compliance and y'all are still single, go and keep listening to her. Go ahead. Thank you, Kane. I let her cook for 8 minutes uninterrupted. And I'm just like, see, this is, yeah, Sheriff 7, Shit Rough 7. Yeah, the Tinkle Tinkle bitch. I'm like, this is, you know what? When she cuts down, when she turns her shit off, she goes to her fucking husband and say, yo, look, these bitches is dumb as fuck. I'm just feeding them shit. And all I know is that when we look on our bank account, $10,000, $3,000, $4,000. Piss. Tinkle, tinkle. All the way to the bank. Meanwhile, where your husband at? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, y'all don't want to be married. Okay. I'm good. Because I look at that, I'm like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Oh, y'all crazy. All of y'all are crazy. And it's perfectly fine. This Me Too shit has everyone confused. It's further confirmation that men need to protect themselves. Please, when y'all see this bullshit, move around. Y'all don't have to fight with them. I'm telling you, we're educated enough to know what time it is. You got Anton Daniels talking about get your passports now. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. Move around, y'all. Treat it like hip hop. What do I mean? Let me read this super chat real quick. Tay. Yeah, super chat. Salute. She says, Happy New Year. Ex-husband and I've learned so much from watching your show. I'm proud of you. Keep shining. I'm on a job. Salute. Now listen. Y'all know hip hop has a definition. Hip hop is a definition. Let me share with y'all. Tom, what's good, brother? Happy New Year. Hip hop has a definition. Let me explain what the definition is. Hip, right, means, you ever heard the term, I'm hip to your game plan? I like that. Sprinkle equals single. And they're okay with it. Single. Sprinkle, single. Now check this out. Hip means you're aware. Yo, I'm hip to that game plan. Yo, you see what they're doing over there? They're telling you it's one thing, but it's really something else. I'm hip to that game plan. What you gonna do? I'm gonna move different. That's hop. Hop means movement. I'm hip to that game plan and I'm gonna move in a different direction. Hip hop. That's what the original rap music was. Grandmaster Flash, The Message. We were telling stories. We understood systematic racism. We also understood that just because they put guns and drugs in our community, we didn't have to participate in that. Some did, most didn't. We tried to survive. And for the most part, we're still here. There's been a lot of things done to our community, and we're still here. From Africa to parts of the world where Black people have been taken to. We're still here. We're not going anywhere. Hip hop. That's what it means. We move accordingly. That's right, Kane. Hip means wise, aware. It's like a jungle sometimes that makes you wonder how I keep going under. Okay. Aaron Butler, salute. And we have to apply those principles to everyday life. See, the women, they're professional victims. All right. Everything's our fault. They're sexually liberated. Right. And feminism has infiltrated Black women, got them thinking all fucked up. I got a whole show about that. Why are Black women crying over Roe vs. Wade? Why were they crying over that? I spoke about that before. I'm gonna speak about it again. Why were they really crying over that? If you're a woman and you're in college or you're out of college and you're working and you're responsible with your kitty cat, what do you care about Roe vs. Wade? What do you care? Like, yo, I'm not running to I'm running to the clinic every 5 minutes. I'm gonna tell you what they care about. I saw something on Instagram with this chick was on this podcast. Y'all all saw this. She said, look, we go on these trips. We're here to hoe and go. If you ain't with that, wait for the church retreat. Y'all saw that clip? And I said, oh my God. She actually said it out loud. You know what was even more scary? When you go to the comment section, how many black women with the clapping emojis, with the thumbs up, with the yes, girl, we could do what men do. Listen, y'all think it's easy for men to just get laid like that? Exactly, Squeegee Kid, yeah. Y'all think it's easy for us to get laid? No, it was not, man, please. Yeah, Mr. Shelton, all the yes. It was more of that than women talking about there was a lot of women in there talking about, yo, we don't claim that. I don't know what she's talking about. 704 Joe, salute. But there was more chicks talking about, yeah, we with that. Exactly, Rod. All those bras on there talking, over 300 pounds, and they have an appointment. They have a reservation at fucking KFC up the block. How the fuck you call KFC and be like, yo, you got reservations? Bitch, it's fast food. I want a table when I walk in. Be crowded in there. But your hair done though, bitch. Shit like that. Y'all all seen that clip. It's old now. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Are these women complaining about Roe vs. Wade? Fine. Hip hop, y'all. These sisters are too stupid to see. They've given you all this freedom. They even locking brothers up off of false accusations and disrupting our lives and lying on us, fucking up our careers over false allegations, and then there's no penalty for these women. That's why they do it, because nothing's gonna happen. Fuck us up for a good 3 to 4, 5 years, and then when they say, okay, she lied, it's like, whatever. Whatever, right? And they don't care. So fellas, now that you know this, Trevor Bauer, Diddy, TD Jakes, Jonathan Majors, Will Smith, Michael Irvin, Rolly Romero. Now that we know this, we've had more than enough. We have more than enough evidence. Now that you know this, what y'all gonna do? I hope you know to move different. I hope you know to move different now. You don't have to put up with this. Don't. Do not do it. If they're going to call you weird for not speaking, fine, be weird. Huey Lewis in the News had a great song called "It's Hip to Be Square." Did y'all hear the title of the song? It's hip to be square. Y'all know the song. I know Night Train knows the song. I know Philip D. I know Rod Neal knows the song. BPV, what up, man? BPMV, what up? It's hip to be square. You know the song. It's hip to be square. What do they call squares? What's the word for squares? Lame. What's a lame by today's standards? What's a lame? The guy that lives, he might live with his parents, but he's in school. I guess that's lame. But he's fucking 20 years old. College student trying to find out what he wants to do in life. You see, he don't have that luxury. But if you're 20 years old with a baby and living with your parents, you're a victim. And the government gets to pay for you. But if you're a 20-year-old baby daddy with your mom, you're a bum. But let's say you're 20 years old. You finish college or you're in college and you're trying to find your way or whatever. That makes you lame. You have no car or your car's about 2-3 years old. That makes you lame. Right? Right? Want me to go on? If you're 10 pounds overweight, you're lame. If you're under 6 feet tall, lame. If you want to take it on a date and the date don't cost over $300, lame. Meanwhile, the woman calling you lame has a child out of wedlock. She's not as educated as you. She's overweight herself. She has no job but gets her hair done every week. And she has a weed habit. But you're lame. It's hip to be square. Because if you're the man in that position, that means you're finding yourself. That also means you shouldn't even be suing a woman anyway until you can afford one. Get your education up, get your money up, get your health up, upgrade yourself, and it might take you a few years. Listen. And I hate to say this, but it's real. Listen, you don't need no girl. If you need to get your nut off, I don't know, go to one of those massage parlors and have a chick jack your dick. That'll hold you down for a week or 2 or 3. But focus on you. Because a girl at that point, when you're trying to make a better you, is a distraction. Whatever money you do make, you're going to have to spend on her. And you can't afford that. Focus on you. Because it's hip to be square. By the time you're in your mid-30s, you should be where you are or on your way to where you are. Now you have a plan and it's in motion. You're dressing a little better. Now you're in shape. Now you're in your mid-30s. And now you're saying, okay, now I can start courting women. And those same bitches that was calling you lame, now their kids are toddlers or they're 5 years old, 6 years old. They're still living at their parents. These bitches ain't shit. And now you're looking at them like, well, you know what? I deserve better than that. And now that's when you become the narcissist. He thinks he's all that because he got a 2-year-old car and he has a 2-bedroom apartment and he got a little bullshit rinky-dink job and he makes $60,000 a year. He thinks he's all that. And he's not a high-value man. Not everyone's going to be a high-value man. But the bitches that complain like that, they don't even qualify for a high-value man. A lot of these bitches are coming into the conversation with kids out of wedlock. What are you talking about? It's hip to be square. It's hip to be square. You have options now. You can take this one out to eat, take this one out to eat, take this one out to eat, and you say, you know what? Okay. I'm gonna go to massage parlor, get my dick jack, go home, play some fucking, I don't know, play some God of War or something. And I'm gonna go to my $70,000 a year job and I'm okay. You got to shift through the trash to find that humble person. It's hip to be square. And this Me Too situation, this should be the last straw for all of y'all. I'm not worried. Y'all go to a workplace and, you know, every morning, you know, the opposite sex likes to hug you. And no. We don't play that no more. We don't play that. Don't touch me. I salute people. Yo. They get too close, the dap. That's why the dap was invented. I still exercise social distance. You can have me up here looking crazy. You can have me up on them fucking mugshots. Even these dudes, you sleep with a chick, next thing you know, police banging on your door. What? It was consensual. You got to prove it because she's saying it wasn't. What? Yeah. But this is the atmosphere today. So if it could happen to those multimillionaire men, what makes you think it won't happen to you? That's the purpose of this show. Me Too has everyone confused. And as men, we shouldn't be on some, yo, well, I heard T.D. Jakes and he a power bottom. Look, I can't deny or confirm any of that. But we as men have to remain on code, because what these men are going through, don't think it couldn't be you next. I don't know if they're guilty, but they could be innocent. Because I know if these were several women with the same allegations, the sisterhood would be like, y'all lying. And you have to have them dead to rights. Dead to rights. But let me tell you how ass backwards women are. Ready for this? R. Kelly is guilty, right? He is. R. Kelly is guilty, right? He is. But didn't I speak about the woman that was sending her daughter over there and telling her to dress more like a child because she knew that R. Kelly likes children? Remember that text conversation leaked out? Why isn't that woman's face and name plastered all over social media? We know who the girl is, but why isn't her mother plastered all over social media? Parent of the year. And why is it that when the tape came out, now BP, I'm about to get out of here. Next time, brother. Mark, what up? Why is it that y'all saw the conversations when that came out with the little girl that got pissed on? That so happened to be Sparkle's niece. I heard women saying, well, she knew what she was doing. I'm like, y'all love R. Kelly that much? Fuck out of here. But listen, I gotta get up in the morning. Yo, BP, next time, man. I'll be back here Wednesday. Salute to you, man. BP be in the mix. I'll be up in the morning talking this boxing. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go lay down. I'm actually still tired. Oh, no doubt, hard body. I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm just saying there has to be some sort of code amongst men, because we all we got, apparently, because these women are in the mix. Like, and if they're guilty, get rid of them. Throw them out with the bathwater. If they're guilty. But we got to stand firm on who we are, because they're against us, but I'm not acknowledging them. We moving different because it's hip to be square. Hip hop. We got to acknowledge what's going on and move in another direction. Ignore that shit. Monitor your personal space. Don't be up in no chick's face, boss. Handle your business. Got to record everything you do nowadays. I mean, salute to everybody in the Venmo, the Zelle, the Cash App, the Super Chat. Understand, as long as y'all know this, y'all all right. All right, I'll be back talking this boxing talk. Remember, Fridays, we'll be at Bear Cave every morning, 9:30 a.m. Fridays, we're going to Bear Cave. No boxing talk Fridays anymore. We're going to be doing Bear Cave entertainment. Much love and appreciation, man. And I will catch y'all on the rebound, man. Salute to y'all, man. Love y'all. Peace.